Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a booty burn Pilates workout, and I'm using ankle weights and a resistance band. You definitely don't need to use either of these, or you can use just one of them or none of them. It just adds a little extra burn. So I'm going to start with both on and the resistance band around my thighs, and then we'll get started. All right, we are going to start with regular donkey kicks, full range, 10 of them. Squeezing your booty at the top. After this, we are going to hold and just pulse for 10. Hold at the top, squeezing tight, and pulse. Then we are going to switch to the left leg. Back to full range for 10 full range donkey kicks. After 10 full range donkey kicks, you are going to hold at the top and pulse for 10. You're starting to see a pattern. That's kind of how it's going to go this whole time. And we're gonna go back to the right side after this, and we're gonna move on to full range fire hydrants. After 10 of these, you guessed it, we're gonna hold at the top and pulse. These are so hard and they burn so bad, but it's only 10, so you can do this. And moving on to the left side, 10 full range fire hydrants, and then hold at the top to 10 fire hydrant pulses. From here, we are going to just lift our knees off the ground into a bear plank, and we are just going to pulse up and down, really squeezing in those abs. And then we are going to tap out to the side, holding in that bear plank, extending our legs and this, trying to keep the position. We're going to do this 10 times. Awesome. From here, we are going to go down onto our side, and we are going to do some clamshells. So bending our knees kind of into a wide right angle, not quite a right angle, and we are just going to lift up and down. This workout is great for not only your glutes, but it's also really good on your abs too. And then we are going to hold at the top and pulse for 10, keeping that pattern. And we are just going to move on to the other side. 10 full range clamshells to 10 pulses. All right, moving back to the other side, we are going to bring our bottom leg back into that clamshell position, keeping our top leg straight, and we are just going to lift as high as we can and back down for 10. holding at the top, and now let's pulse. Then we are going to kick in, knee to elbow, and kick out. This is pretty hard with a band, so feel free to take it off or just go slow. But we're going to do 10 of these. And then moving on to the other side, we are just going to repeat it. So 10 full range kicks, holding at the top, 10 high pulses, and then 10 knee to elbow crunches. From here, we are just going to move on to our stomach, and we are going to do some Superman variations. So reaching your arms out to the side, we're gonna lift up as high as we can with our arms and our legs, squeezing in our glutes, keeping our feet pressed together, and release back down. We're gonna lift up one more time. Squeezing, pressing, holding, and release back down. I lied, we're actually gonna do this a few more times. So lift, squeeze, all in, and lower. This is such a little exercise, but it does so much. Lift, this time extend your arms out, and we are going to do swimmers. So kicking our legs and moving our arms back and forth in small little movements. And release down. All right, we're gonna lift back up, arms out, and this time instead of swimming up and down, we are going to kick and move our arms out side to side. Again, squeezing your shoulders, squeezing your booty, really pressing it all in. And release back down. Moving on, we are going to go into another series. This time I'm taking off my booty band for it. You definitely can leave it on, but I just want to mix it up a bit. All right, so going back to an all fours position, we are going to start with a variation of donkey kicks, and we are going to kick up and then extend our leg straight out. Again, we're going to do that 10 times, kicking up and extending our leg straight out. We're going to hold it at the top with our legs straight out, and then we are just going to pulse up for 10. Squeezing those glutes. All right, and let's move on to the other side. Full range donkey kicks to leg extension, 10 of these, and then we are going to hold at the top and pulse up for 10. See if you can lift your leg even higher this time, really squeezing in those glutes. Pulsing at the top. These are such amazing workouts for our glutes. They build the booty so much. All right, and moving on, we are going to do a fire hydrant variation. So you're going to lift up, press into your elbow, and back down. You're gonna lift up into a fire hydrant, press and lean into your elbow, and back down for 10. Not only do these work the booty, but they make your core burn so much. All right, moving on to the other side, same thing, fire hydrant to lean in and tap knee to elbow. Full range fire hydrant, lean, tap knee to elbow 10 times. Alrighty, moving on, we are going to go back into all fours, and we are just going to do fire hydrant circles. You can choose which way you want to go, but you're kind of performing a fire hydrant kick in a circle, and we're going to do 10 of these. All right, moving on to the other side, fire hydrant circle. Try to go the same way that you went on the previous side, and these can really burn, but we are almost done, you guys. We have like 5 minutes left or less. All right, pausing here, we are going to extend our left leg out straight. We're just going to kick it from side back to the middle. So kick it out to the side and back to the middle. This is, again, such a good one for your core as well as your glutes. All right, moving on to the other side, kick it out and then kick from side to the middle. Trying to keep your hips in line and your shoulders in line with the middle, not swaying too much. You can see that I kind of am here, and it's definitely hard. Alrighty, we're gonna go back down to the clamshell position, and we're just gonna be doing full range again, 10 clamshells. Feel free to put your booty band back on or leave it off. Sometimes I like leaving it off because then you can go full range a little bit deeper. It's personal preference. All right, from here, we are going to kick our leg in, knee to elbow, and then kick out to the top. We want to keep that leg really high when we extend it. Crunching in and kicking out. All right, from here we are going to do full range kicks, tapping almost all the way to the ground and all the way up. These are killer, so give it all you got. We are so close to being done. All right, moving on to the other side, we're just gonna repeat the same thing. Full range clamshells, 10 of them, and then instead of clamshell pulses, we are going to do the 10 crunches, crunch your knee into elbow and kick your leg out high. All right, 10, crunch in and kick out. Really try and keep that leg as high as you can. Keep it controlled. About 1 minute left. All right, last thing we're doing, full range, high kicks. You can do this. After this, you are done. So give it all you got. Really use those leg muscles and your booty muscles and your core and everything to just kick as high as you can and control back down. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this booty burn Pilates sequence. So watch it again, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.